Meanwhile, news coming in that the Films Division of India has scrapped the screening of a film on the controversial beef ban. The documentary is apparently on restrictions imposed on non-vegetarians because of the ban. But the Film Division decided to cancel the screening, calling it too risky in the current charged atmosphere of the country. The documentary film cast on the menu card was one of the 35 to be screened at a documentary festival this Saturday, but organizers have now dropped the entry. It was made by postgraduate students of the Tata Institute of Social Sciences in Mumbai. Let's get in a word from Anindo Banerjee, who joins us live, and also Shilpa Ratnam, my colleague from Mumbai. Anindo, first of all, take us through what more details are you hearing from the Films Division? Did they believe that this could actually incite violence as well if this were to be screened?
That is the exact feeling, that is the exact reason why INV Ministry didn't allow the film to be screened in the first place. The reason that has been given is that there has been extremely charged atmosphere in the country as far as beef is concerned. Remember, not even a month has passed that Mohammed Akhlaq was brutally murdered in Dadri, some 40 kilometers away from the national capital. Just a few days back, what we have seen what happened in Kerala House over an alleged serving of beef, and the allegation was made by Hindu Sena, a fringe element. So the fear was that if this film was was allowed to be screened, fringe elements could take benefit of it, and that's why they could storm in, and the law and order problem could emerge. And that is the reason INV Ministry, in spite of the Jivika, that is the film organizers, the film fest, has asked the INV Ministry to take a relook. In spite of that, they said no.
Anindo, stay with us. I'm also joined by Shilpa Ratnam, who also tracks, of course, the movie industry, everything very closely. Shilpa, what do the film directors have to say? You know, these are young, creative minds, and clearly this will again raise further questions about whether this is a clampdown on freedom of expression or not.
Completely. I spoke to one of the filmmakers, Atul Anand, in fact, just a few minutes ago, and he tells me that they were informed that the film will not be played. It was scheduled to be played tomorrow, and they were informed about its exclusion only yesterday. Now, his point is that the film delves into caste over religion when it comes to meat-eating practices. And interestingly, this film, which was made last year in October, touches upon issues such as Dalits who work in the leather industry, and also touches upon, Brahmins in Kerala who consume beef, which has become the hot topic currently with the whole Kerala House issue. So perhaps, considering, keeping other sentiments in mind, the INB Ministry has not, excluded this film from certification. They haven't exempted this film from certification. All of the other films have been exempted. Therein...
Shilpa, stay with me. Let me play out the bite of the documentary maker himself, and let's listen into... Okay, so the Films Division calls this is going to be perhaps a risky screening. That's why they are calling it off. But remember, these are young students at the Tata Institute. Let me also get back to Anindo. We will, of course, play out the bites of the documentary makers for you shortly. But Anindo, this entire argument that law and order could be risky, like in Mumbai, when the entire controversy about Ghulam Ali erupted, or there was a book launch controversy around Khurshid Mahmood Kasuri, the state could, at the end of the day, provide security force to allow for an event. Here you have a government at the center and the state which are promising that they are not clamping down on freedom of expression. Can't they take care of law and order issues?
Smita, now we have to understand there are two aspects of it. One is that the freedom of expression part. Yes, is it a clampdown on freedom of expression? The answer probably is yes, and that's why. And the film, remember, has been done by postgraduate students at the TISS, and they're very young, as you rightly said, young minds with creative minds, and that's why they have come up with this story. And remember, it's nothing to do with religion; it is to do with caste, and how the name of the movie is interestingly cast on your menu card. So that is how it is. But the other aspect is the law and order. As you rightly said about the Kasuri event where the book launch was happening, or other events that took place in Bombay. Remember that state never said that just cancel the events. The state said that we'll provide protection. It's just they went ahead with the events, but there was nothing emotive about that. Here, it's the name mention of beef is very emotive in this part of the world, particularly in the northern part of India. And as I was mentioning over and over again, that fringe elements are there to use up all the options, use all the options possible to vitiate the atmosphere. And the law and order machineries, particularly the INB ministry, is not willing to let that happen.
Okay, Ananda and Shilpa, both stay with us. As we said, that the documentary, of course, a filmmaker has also spoken out. These are young students of Tata Institute of Social Sciences. Let's listen into what they had to say.